What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another comic CGC unboxing. I got another package in from CGC. There's 4 books again, just like last time, but this time it is the Standard Tier, which increases the declaration value up to $1,000, and of course the turnaround time is faster, and the monies cost more to get them graded slab and whatnot. I shipped this out late August, mid-August maybe, and then I have in my notes here they received it on the September 3rd, and then they shipped it out September 17th, and I ended up getting it on September 27th, so just a few days ago. These are some big boy books, so to speak, because obviously with higher declared value, there's going to be higher value books. All these are going to be keys, and some are long-term spec, some long-term holds, investments, whatever you want to call it. But let's get right to it. Okay, so here are the 4 books. Like I said, these are going to be long-term holds. Some of these are really good. I'm really excited for this because this is the first standard that I've submitted, and I think I did pretty good because I bought all of these raw. I'll give you a little backstory on some of these as I go, and I'll tell you what I thought they were. But let's go with, I guess the biggest one here. Obviously, everybody knows that Kang is going to be the big bad going, in the future of the Phase 4, I think, maybe Phase 5. But I did get Avengers number 8, the first appearance of Kang. See that right there. This one I was really excited. I was able to get this, a while back. Basically, when they made the announcement on Ant-Man and Wasp that this guy was going to be the main bad guy, and I was hoping for a 6.0 or better, and as you can see here, came back at 6.0. A little bit disappointed with the pages being cream to off-white, but hey, this is early Avengers, single-digit Avenger issue within the first year. Very big keys, very expensive right now. Got this, all in all, like I said, when I calculate the price, it's pressing, shipping, insurance, slab grading, and what I paid for it, including taxes and whatever. This cost me, let's see here, $1,138. And the going rate for this right now, FMV, is about $2,120. So it's pretty good already. I think this is clearly going to go up. Most of the stuff you'll see that are not graded right now are going to be like lower grades, lower than that. In fact, I've seen a recent one, maybe a 6.0 or maybe a little bit, anywhere from 5.5 to 6.5 that I saw end on eBay very recently for about $3,400 raw. So that just gives you an idea the kind of growth this has going forward, within the next year or 2. So I'm excited about that. Okay, the next one's another key book from early Avengers, double digits, under 50, and everybody knows that Eternals is around the corner. Black Knight's going to be playing a big part in the MCU going forward, hopefully, if the movie does well. I think Kit Harington signed on to play for, he signed on to play Black Knight for a few appearances at least. But I did get an Avengers number 48, the first appearance of Black Knight. 47 was the cameo. This is the first full appearance, and you can see he's on the cover, so that's usually what makes it better. Definitely thought this was, at least a 5. I thought it would be great to get higher, and guess what? Boom, it did. Came back to 6.0. And we're really excited for this because I got this pretty early, basically when they announced Eternals. Because all in all, I paid $397 for this, and the FMV right now is $712. So that's a nice little bump there. I don't think you can get anything below 1,000 right now, maybe, of 6.0s like currently, because of like the hype that's surrounding Eternals coming up and Black Knight, all the spec behind them. So that's another book that's going to be, you know, poised to go up. So those I did pretty well on those because, you know, I've pretty much doubled on both of those books already. And then this next one, just kind of like one of my old grails when I was younger. You know, I'm a big X-Men fan, Wolverine, Sabretooth, stuff like that. And when I found out that, you know, I could get an Iron Fist from an original owner who got it off the shelf back in the 70s, and he's trying to move his collection so that he can retire because he's now in his 60s. You know, I had to jump on opportunity because what I always try to look for when I get these old keys, especially if they're big books, I'm gonna try to get single original owner so that it doesn't transfer hands very often or much, so that I get the best possible grade. And this one I will say that maybe I overpaid, but that's because this was like a really high grade that I thought it could be higher. I really thought this could have been a 9.6, but for sure it's definitely a near mint. But I did get an Iron Fist number 14, first appearance of Sabretooth, so this is one of my personal grails. And it came back at 9.4. That's pretty good. This has been trending up since April. If you look in the GP analysis, it's been going steadily up. And I paid $15.90 for this total, and the current FMV is about $1,400. So I thought this had an outside shot at a 9.4. Or a 9.6, but I'll take it. I think this could easily be a $2,000 book by the time, you know, in a few years if and when we see Sabretooth in the MCU. So this is, I think, good spec. Also, I mean, a 9.4 for a Bronze Age, and more importantly, it's white pages. So the people who are very, you know, the presentability of the book, if and when I do decide to sell it, I should be able to get pretty good value for that, because, you know, some of the bronze books will have off-white to white, even cream. That's white pages, so that's great. Okay, and this last one I'm really excited for because this is a spec. It's a key and a spec, because at some point we're gonna have to see another Hulk, and, you know, there's a lot of rumors swirling around that we will see Amadeus Cho, the totally awesome Hulk, at some point in the near future. But which also means that if you have his first appearance, that's a lot of room to grow, because we don't have anything on him right now, but his first appearance right now is very hot. It's going up. It's pretty expensive, and I think it's only going to go up. So I was able to get this online, and I really any modern book, for me, it's anything from the 2000s on. I really want to get a 9.8, because there's a lot more of it, and a lot of people are taking care of it. A lot of people are submitting higher grade stuff, so you should only have higher grade stuff. 9.6 or better, but I like 9.8, obviously. So I got Amazing Fantasy 15, and boom, came back awesome 9.8. Look at that, beautiful. I'm so excited for this. I paid all in all $685 for this, and the current FMV on this is $1,670. So this will be a $2,000 book, you know, if there's anything that comes with Amadeus Cho happens with them. So I'll easily triple the value of my return will be tripled. I think that books like this, I did a previous video where I put like the modern grails, and this is one of them. This is just going to be one of those books that when he comes, this is just going to go over the $2,000 mark. Just kind of like how first Kamala Khan and, you know, and books like that are just getting there already. Like they're already speccing towards it. Also, there's not that many of this to begin with, and I'm not sure there's not that many on the Census. So just quick recap of what I put in, my expenses were. Cost me a total of $3,626 for those 4 books, and the current FMV is $5,902 for a potential return of $2,092. And I think a lot of that's going to go up within the next few years. At least for Kang, that'll probably go up even more within the next year, maybe 2, depends on how long they take Kang, or I guess how long they would use him for. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be putting up these will be in my collection for a while, and I'll probably be moving these the closer it gets to more announcements. But all right, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you.